No, your boobs. I saw you about the girls back with you. They look good, girl. I was just giving you a compliment.
The Fijians are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. The best part for me seeing Fiji was them niggas look like me. Like, it was so beautiful to see a culture of people who are black, but like still are able to practice and have so much of their culture and their tradition. She had me so nervous. I'm like, damn, I don't know. What if I do got a gun? What if somebody did put a pack of coke in my bag as I'm trying to get on this plane? I don't know. Who was the last person to touch my shit?
You know how viral Kanye's interviews used to go? Like, niggas would be on Twitter talking about this shit, breaking this shit down. Like, when when he wore the little army jacket and, what the fuck did she know about cameras? I just prayed. I went in there, took my math and social studies, and I passed, bro. That shit meant a lot to a real nigga, bro. It's time for us to embrace our inner villain. Look at the villain. He's always going to be in peak physical condition because he's here to compete. He's here to beat this guy.
You can have all the fun you want, but you have to be very, very, very careful out here. We don't have time for this kind of shit. No, so like collectively we gotta get together, be better, and make smarter choices when it comes to that kind of shit.
I think we need to keep that going. Yeah. I do understand why older black people felt like all this shit was demonic and blah, 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 because that's what the church was peddling back in the day. But this shit's innocent, bro. And I do think we should let the kids and even ourselves enjoy times like this. Hey, first and foremost, shout out to Diamond being back. Safe flight to Fiji, safe flight back home. You feel me? Drop a bomb for Diamond, dog. She back.
I'm back.
All right. We gonna get into your vacay, how that went and everything. But first, I want to introduce the podcast. You feel me? It's your host with the most, Kris Martin, a.k.a. Dino Simone, extra cheese and pepperoni. This is Step Brothers Pod. What episode is this, Dalton?
277.
277. What's good, Dalton?
Yeah, it's Dalton, you know what I'm saying? New location. I feel like a new me. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole new setup. I'm in the living room.
Yeah.
So now I can pod while my wife watches TV. Mm-hmm. And I got a better background. I'm connected to my Ethernet finally, so my internet's better. I'm just popping off over here, you know what I'm saying? New mic. So
we love to see it.
We got a bunch of shit on this desk now.
What happens when Raiden just run up, grab your PlayStation controller and hide it between the couch?
My PlayStation's not out here.
Oh, okay. Diamond, what's good, girl?
What's up? Hello. I'm back.
Welcome back. How was Fiji? I saw you brought your girls back with you.
Oh, the little shorties I met on the cruise?
No, your boobs. I saw you brought the girls back with you. They look good, girl. I was just giving you a compliment.
I didn't know that's what you were talking about, but they do look good. Thank you.
The girls. What other girls?
Because I was in Fiji and I was posting bitches.
Yeah.
Right, don't go too crazy now. Don't give too much of the story away at the top. You feel me? You gotta have a good story. So how was it? What did you do?
I know y'all already talked about how I missed that the first week that I was there because the international day changed.
The time difference.
Yeah. So I got on the flight Wednesday. And I flew and I landed on Friday, right? Now, mind y'all, I hadn't slept in like 2 days. So I was trying to I don't know, I thought I was trying to keep up with I was like, if I don't sleep, like I'll tire myself. Like I thought it would work. So I landed like 5 a.m. on Friday and I was like, damn, I missed the podcast. That's crazy. Like I was on the plane, like them niggas shooting, I'm in the air and shit. So then I'm chilling on the beach. I'm not even in my room yet. Kris texted me like, you ready for the pod? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I missed the pod.
It's Friday.
Like, nigga, go outside.
Yeah, in
enjoy
Fiji
the
it's
sun.
Friday. Yeah.
I forgot y'all still had to have Thursday. So.
Yeah, we still had. Thursdays were still ours.
We were still in that motherfucker.
I lost the Thursday. I'm an idiot, you know. But I enjoyed my Friday on the beach in Fiji. It was beautiful. I stayed at this bomb ass hotel, and it was right off the beach. Like I could just walk from my resort, and everything was great. A nigga, the next day I'm walking to breakfast, bro climbed in a tree to grab a flower for me and put it in my hair. It was lit.
Damn.
That nigga tried to serenade your ass.
Babe. I was like, you barking at the wrong tree, but like, I appreciate the effort. I really
she thought about
appreciate
it for a
effort.
second.
Nah, you had to think like, damn, chivalry isn't that.
I did think that.
Yeah, it's really not. I
was
opened
like,
door to
damn.
that shit.
He got her for 1 second.
One
and then she was like,
second.
nah, never
One
mind.
second.
Never mind.
Them niggas, they was, y'all, them Fijians,
We
they
can't.
was.
We not rubbing two Michael Jordan heads together. I don't want it.
Yeah.
All in all,
right.
it was a beautiful, very, very beautiful trip. The Fijians
Yeah.
are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my
That's
entire
what's up.
life. I was on the trip with everybody on the boat was basically from Australia, except two people. They was from California. Everyone was very beautiful. Everybody was very welcoming. I went on it solo, but like everyone was just like, "Oh, this her right here. She's our baby." Everyone adopted me. It was just great. The Fijian
You're
culture
so brave.
for going out there alone like that.
Hell yeah.
That was crazy, right?
That's crazy.
I was
bruh.
thinking about that shit today. I was like, bro, why would my friends let me do that? Like, what was that about? Like, I literally hopped on a plane, flew 14 hours to the middle of the South Pacific Ocean by myself.
You were out of the country.
And some of them days, like her location wasn't popping up, so I just knew the
Well, yeah.
bandits had got her.
Completely
I was like,
out.
y'all don't know, y'all only finna get $25 in a pack of Starburst for Dominic if y'all trying to hold her hostage. Like, we ain't got no bread, bro.
Yeah, so we went to like the very remote parts of Fiji. Like we went to parts of Fiji that will never ever be seen again because this cruise they no longer do the cruise. So we was in.
Okay.
It was the most beautiful island, and they told us before we got there they was like, "This is probably one of the prettiest, like arguably one of the most prettiest places you'll ever see." I was like, "Man, y'all talking most beautiful place I've ever seen."
Let me
Like,
ask you a question though. Do you
What's
think
up?
they tell like all the tourists that like we're never bringing anybody down here again? This is once in a lifetime, like to sell it, or
No.
do you think they really?
No, so the thing is that cruise is done. Like they're not doing it no more, and that's the only cruise that was allowed to go to those remote islands. So Fiji, it's not that they're necessarily like. So the cruise that I went on, like, it wasn't making money because it's hard to sell that cruise unless you go on it. So like those remote islands, like those kids, like they see us, we're their only source of like outside. That's how they make like their money. Like the
They
kids
thought
that
you
were
was
seeing us.
Beyonce and shit.
Yeah. No matter. Okay, y'all. Okay, so we went to one island called Totoya Island. That was Totoya and the Fulanga were like the most southern remote parts of Fiji. Like that's where I had no service. The thing says middle of the South Pacific Ocean because I was literally in the middle of the ocean. Like our boat didn't even anchor to a port. We were getting to islands, putting the anchor down, and getting on little smaller boats and driving
To get to the
yeah.
Wow,
So-
that sounds lit though.
It was so much fucking fun, y'all. Like, I'm so sad that, like, I cried on the last day because this cruise was going out. I was like, because I would 100% do this shit again. But we went to Totoya Island, and number one, the best part for me seeing Fiji was them niggas look like me. Like, it was so beautiful to see a culture of people who are black, but, like, still are able to practice and have so much of their culture and their tradition. Like, that was such a beautiful sight. So we get to the island, and when we get to the island, it's a school. So it's some men that's there. Like a lot of people kept coming up to me. They was like, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" I was like, "America." I'm boring. So some of the guys, once we like said, was playing with the kids, like was talking with everybody, they kept coming back and they were talking to me. So I'm standing with two of the girls that I had met on the cruise, and the guy is literally just like staring in my face. And so he's trying to talk to the group, but he's only speaking to me, like only asking me questions, just smiling. And so the girls kept looking at me. They was like, "Yeah, he had it for you." So we getting ready to leave. They was like, "Can we take pictures with you?" So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, y'all can." But like when we leaving off, I was like, "Damn, they finna beat they meat to these pictures."
Oh my god, dog. For real, they ain't never seen though. You feel me?
Because it's a very small island. It's very remote. They only like a boat comes to their shit like once a month. Like that's when they get like any of their supplies, any of their shit. They live off like water and fish and fruits. It was still very, very beautiful, but like it's a whole different world, y'all. Like
it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, we got it. We got it so different out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was beautiful to see. I got to go to the Fijian church. That was beautiful. They speak Fijian, so they did most of the service in Fijian, and then like did the other, like a portion of it in English so that we could understand. But it was just an amazing experience, and it's sad because they not doing this no more. I ain't gonna get to go to Fulanga no more. But yeah, Fulanga it was no service. I was like, damn. If I
It was
die,
all the way out there. No, yep. It was. Y'all had
Kris
the
got
shit, y'all had-
$25 in a pack of Starburst, and it's
Well,
probably
I
half
can't-
eaten.
No, the Starburst is gone. They actually just gonna get the rappers.
Damn. I'm not coming back.
Nah.
I'm gonna make some paper art for them though, some American shit. Like I'm gonna make Texas out of the
look.
Starburst rappers so they can see.
Them niggas is like wood carvers and shit. I got a turtle. Y'all can see my turtle.
She said they would carver.
They do like they carve this shit out of wood.
I see the turtle.
They make canoes and shit. But I got
They
a
make
turtle.
canoes. Okay.
That's fire. I know some bad bitches out there. I was like, America? You want to come to America?
They speak English, nigga.
Do you have your passports? Do you have your shots?
Do you have your passport?
No.
No.
Ooh, another thing. So I ain't been out the country.
Hey, Shorty got deep enough waters for me to swim in, so I ain't got to go nowhere. You feel me? Drop a bomb for me, Dalton.
No.
All right.
Thank you. Anyways, so we know how TSA work in America. Crickets. When you get on the plane, it's a whole ordeal. So
Yeah.
customs isn't as like big as like going through TSA. So when I was coming back, they don't have like TSA like how ours is, but they still have the whole. So I honestly would rather go through like how our TSA is than like how the TSA you gotta like the questions they be asking you. She had me so nervous. I'm like, damn, I don't know. What if I do got a gun? What if somebody
Dang.
did put a pack of coke in my bag as I'm trying to get on this plane? I don't know. Who was the last person to touch my shit? I was up there nervous. I'm sweating bullets. She's like, what's your name? I'm like, damn.
That's my
Diamond?
name.
And she's like, so where are you headed? I was like, Los Angeles. And she's like, is that your last stop? I'm like, no. She's like, where's your next stop? I was like, Dallas? Like, I'm scared as fuck. Like,
Oh, you talking about coming back?
yeah, I don't know what the fuck. The way she was questioning me, I'm like, I'm nervous as shit. I'm finna fail this test. They finna lock me up. They got me. The drugs are in the bag. I apologize.
Wow, that's crazy. When we went to Japan, the guy asked me 2 questions.
She grilled the fuck
He
out of
said,
my
where you
ass.
from? I said, America. He said, how long you staying? And I said, 10 days. He said, all right, have a good one. That's it. That was the only 2 questions he
Man,
had.
she was like, who's the last person that had your bag? I was like, me? She's like, you. So after you packed it, you were the only person that dealt with it? I was like, I mean, well, I put it in the Uber.
Yeah. And then they checked the bag in, I guess.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you asking me right now. I'm scared.
That's a weird question. Yeah. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it though. Like,
yeah.
you want to be thorough. You don't know what.
But
going
I'm
on.
saying, if you're like, okay, if we want to be literal, then I turn the bag into y'all's
Yeah, to
airline.
y'all,
I don't
so
know.
y'all
Yeah,
are actually the last.
Y'all
motherfuckers to have
did.
my
If there's
bag.
drugs in my bag,
So-
they're your drugs.
What you
Yeah.
saying, Miss TSA lady? For real? Mm-hmm. Shit.
But yeah, no, she had me nervous. I was like, damn, what if I accidentally do have a gun?
Yeah, that would be crazy. I do. If you had to go, that's crazy. Yeah, I do want to back to that story just a tad bit about when I was talking about Tev's show.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to let y'all know something that I didn't know because I don't go outside anymore. Like I'm up. You feel me?
You at the house?
But yeah, I just got the phone and I was like, hey, I want to go back outside. Like I'm ready. You feel me? I feel like my confidence. I won't be like overthinking. Nothing. Like I'm straight. You feel me? So the last time I went out, like I said, I went to Tev's show and there was this. I went with Winter, like I said last time, but there was this guy, bro. And I can't really. I can perfectly describe this type of nigga. Because I feel like when we were coming up, we seen this nigga often. You know a nigga that don't have his own identity? So like he's like trying to be somebody else. This is exactly the type of nigga, but he was acting like Carter 3 Wayne. Like how flamboyant Wayne was and like how he used to do his hands like this and shit. You know that like type swag Wayne had? Like how he carried himself. This nigga, identical. Dressed like him back then, everything. Like he is Carter 3 Wayne. You couldn't tell him
Okay.
that he wasn't.
All right.
So, mind you, me and Winter had this thing like when we go out, she was like, do you see any of your shorties in here? I don't see any of mine in here. That's how we play it. So she was like, do you see any of your shorties in here?
That's
I
crazy.
said, not necessarily. There's a woman that I talked to kinda in here, but whatever. She was like, I see one or two dudes that tried to get at me or whatever, but it didn't stop past them texting me one or two times or DMing me or whatever. She's very forthcoming with that information. If she lied to me to try to make me feel good, I don't know. But she told me this. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I ain't doing no tripping. Right? Mind you, I go with my Lowe's crew, too. Like, they don't go nowhere for real. They live all the way in fucking... Where did Amanda used to work? At that big-ass bar? Like, deep in Fort Worth? It's like a big-ass bar. And it's kind of got like a barnyard type of feel. I can't remember what it's called. But it's huge as fuck. Anyways, they kind of stay... They do stay in that area. It's a beautiful area, though. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I brought them with me, again, celebrating their anniversary. So they're standing behind me in winter the whole time. But, you know, we checking in. And mind y'all, I'm buying everybody drinks and shit. Like, I'm feeling like big dog. You feel me? Even though the drink's like $12, I'm buying everybody. I'm like, what you want, bro? I got you. What? Another tequila? Got it. You feel me? Go to the bar, come back. So, okay, I'm trying to set up the scene. Now, it's me and Winter. It's Winter, me, and then it's Ariana behind me and Henry on the side of her. Then John Doe and his wife are standing next to me. So it's packed more up front because everybody rests up front, and the back's kind of like more gaps for you to like move through. But one of the guys who tried to get at Winter created a path literally in front of her. So every time he would beeline straight through us to get to wherever he was going and come right back. Like, make sure she's seen him. Mm-hmm. And he did this several times. She literally, like, one time when he, like, kind of got stuck in front of us, she literally turned around to the wall, took her phone out, and started taking pictures of the ceiling. Like, to avoid, like, even, like, looking at him for real. So I'm like, bro, you got, like, the way she was gassing it, it made me want to be like, bro, is it a problem? Like,
yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, like, I get y'all used or whatever, but like, why are you doing all that to make me think like this nigga? I don't know. So
that's really some bitch ass nigga shit.
On God, right? I ain't gonna say the nigga name. I just found out his name like 2 or 3 days ago. Me and Miles did our little investigation. Mm-hmm. Actually, she told me his name, but Miles looked him up to see who he was or whatever on Instagram. But anyways. So Ariana was like, y'all, I'm not ready to go home. So her and Winter chatting. I just walk over to the booth to talk to Tev, congratulate him on his show. I walk back and Winter's at the bar. But mind you, my card is on. I had already took my card off file, so I'm thinking she's finna order more drinks. So I'll just go to the bar to tell her, like, yo, I took my card off file, but here, if you finna, you know, get another round or whatever.
Daddy got it.
Thanks. So she was like, oh no, your friend wanted another drink. She wanted to go out, but I told her if we go to Deep Ellum right now, it's gonna be crazy, which it was. There was actually a video on Twitter of a car like running to the back of another car and it crashing like right in front of a Velvet Taco. So I was like, yo, we probably was gonna be right there. So it's a good thing we didn't go. But anyways, so I was like, oh, you can go ahead and head back. Like, I'll order the drinks. So she go back, and now I'm at the bar. Tell me why this nigga.
Oh no.
And I think it was 2 or 3 of his homeboys are at the bar with me now. So I'm like, oh shit. I was ready though, dog. Like, I was so ready. I was like, well, if they tried, they tried. If I get beat up, I get beat up. But I ain't going out like no bitch. You feel me? And I ain't really know if I had no backup in there either. Mm-hmm. I ain't know if Tev was going to be like, hold on, y'all, that's Kris. Like, I ain't you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think he was going to do that.
Hey,
so,
no, he would have kept rapping.
Yeah, he was like, a nigga get jumped. Oh, that's okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he would have kept rapping. So
he would have made something about the coach of the year. He's like, man, looks like he needed a fighting coach. Yeah, all right, back to it.
Facts.
And then.
So I wouldn't even been mad because nobody was going to help. I was just going to be over there.
Nah, Doe probably would have helped you out, man.
Yeah, somebody that would have broken up, I'm sure. Lucky had already left by this point. Lucky came and was like, all right, bro, I'm out.
Lucky would have just shot somebody.
Oh, yeah, Lucky would have definitely, like, he would have. But I feel like dude made his presence be known. I'm not saying he was felt at all, but he let everybody know he was there. Mm-hmm. And he dapped up Lucky. So if Lucky probably would have just been like, hey, bro, what the fuck, Kris, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so we at the bar, got the drink. Nothing happened, obviously. But I talk shit to her.
Was he just posturing? Like, what is this?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. Like,
so
he just kept.
He just literally hovering to be like, I'm in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but like.
And I guess he popped up next to you like, I got homies in case.
That's so nasty.
Bro,
That's so
I would
weird.
Bro, I'm telling you, this nigga and Casanat are the same
bizarre.
height, bro.
my God.
I would have handled him, bro. It wouldn't even been no fight for real. And I was lifting weights all week that week too, so it was tense. I would have tried to put a hole in that nigga chest.
All right.
Oh my
Like,
God.
straight through it.
Here we
Y'all want
go.
tickets to the y'all don't want tickets to the gun show for real, nigga. You feel me? But again,
Yeah.
I just said that to say it's weird niggas outside, y'all. Hide your
Yeah.
kids, hide your wives, bro.
It's weird.
These niggas is weird.
outside.
For real. They outside and they really want to be seen, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but
That's
I
why they
remember
only
when
got-
I remember when I was younger and I felt like I wanted to be seen, but I would never do no shit like that. Like if it was a shorty I like dealt with and she wasn't giving me no play and she was there with another nigga, I would have been flexing another girl in her face like, girl, I'm here. Like, you see the motion I'm getting over here? You feel me?
You
that
the one
would've-
missing out.
Type shit. Not me keep walking back and forth. The nigga fit was weak. Like he was wearing
You
like a
wanna be
Hanes
seen
zipper.
for no reason at that.
Nigga was wearing a Hanes zip. I remember his fit because I was like, ain't no way he think he finna like. And we talking fit for fit, nigga. Wash, bruh. That nigga
Yeah.
clean while with my little $20 Yeezy shirt. You feel me? To show the guns a little bit. Let a nigga know I'm coming. Jailhouse tat on deck.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I wore the fucking. Hold on, I got them right here. Wait, where they at? I gotta let y'all niggas
I got
know.
that shit on right now.
I got this shit on me right now. I wore these hoes. These hoes ain't even out no more. These 400 on StockX. You feel me? Had to drip.
StockX.
I'm telling you, dog, these niggas better stop. Nigga had on some white forces, some light denim jeans, a white beater, and a hoodie like halfway zipped up.
Oh, you know niggas
You-
think that's styling though.
Y'all not doing nothing
They
with
think
me,
they
bruh.
really putting it on when they put that shit on.
Go sit your
He was-
ass down, bruh.
He was about to walk up to Chris and be like, I'm styling on you.
Nigga, bro.
He walked by like, I know y'all see this fit, but hold on. Before you
he
start
was
hating,
doing something like,
and I'm
Ma-
clean though. That's
I feel
really
like
what bro hit y'all
in his mind he was like floating through that bar,
Bro, in his mind, he was Wayne, bro. I'm telling
and,
you, right
and he
now.
was walking in slow motion in his mind, like he was walking.
He
through,
was
like,
a rapper.
Yeah, he rap. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay,
He
gotcha.
gotta be some kind of artist, bro. He ain't doing all that.
Oh, I
He-
know. I got. We kept the files. Like I know everything about this nigga.
That's crazy.
I definitely want to see, bro.
Oh no, I
definitely
got
do.
you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let y'all hear him because they posted the clip. I got the clip too.
I actually don't think I want to hear him though.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
I
not
do
that great.
because I want to hear if he's like.
And
I walk up in the club and they looking at.
No, I can't
I
like
can
give it away
already
because
kind
I'll
of
give it
picture
away.
what type of nigga it was.
I'm telling you, bruh, just a nigga try hard, bruh. Try hard, die hard. You feel me?
Did he have what kind of facial hair did he have?
I didn't really. I swear, I didn't really get a good look at his face. He did have like
Okay.
dreads though. He had long dreads. He
Okay.
had dreads. But other than that, I wasn't really paying attention to his face. Actually, I think I did end up going to his gram, and I was like, "Oh no, he don't even look cuter than me in the face." So you lost this 10 out of 10, nigga. You did not win this. You did not win this baddie off, nigga. Like, yeah.
So he talked to Winter for like very briefly. Is that what?
So she said that he was trying to like take her out to eat, and like he was trying really hard.
Yeah,
But
I bet.
she didn't give in, and I guess
shit.
like it didn't
Pan out.
it fizzled out for him. But again, she could have just told me whatever I wanted to hear. I'm not saying, but she's usually pretty honest about like her dealings with me, at least, because she don't feel like there's no reason to lie, which I respect. So, yo,
I just want to say, baddie off is crazy.
nigga lost 10 out of 10.
Baddie off.
Because as a man,
this
why
is
are
pride,
you a
though.
bitch?
I ain't no bitch. But I just had to let it be known. That's what it felt like. Shit, you want to like Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson and fucking Zoolander. That's what he wanted. He wanted niggas to walk down the catwalk. Like that's his energy. I mean that bitch. Hey, Don, I bullshit you not. I was doing the robot from the Chappelle Show the whole night, nigga. I swear, I was in my own world. I was having a great time. Winter stopped by her house to pick up the Don Julio. She did not drink and drive. She was like, take a shot. She was just telling me to take a shot at random times on the way there. I'm drinking the whole time on the way. So I'm like in my own world feeling good, bruh. So I was not worried about that nigga. All I said, I'm just saying that to say, There's 25-plus-year-old niggas who are weird, and stay away from them.
They weird out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
They weird, bruh. Weird, really
Yeah,
weird.
people do some weird shit. That's for sure.
Don, can you imagine you and Shelby going out and a nigga like that tried to like have some motion with her back in the day, like just kept like, as a man, you identify that, and you gotta be
for sure.
But,
you would definitely notice.
but you also know, like, bruh, whatever you doing is not gonna work, bruh.
No,
Like,
I've already won.
yeah, you won.
So
I was like, they married.
we talking about?
You won.
You
Like,
can you can
I
walk
was
by
like,
20 times.
you
if
could walk
need
by
to.
all you want, bruh.
I wish if we was in person, bro, I would just have to like make y'all stand up. I would have to walk. Like he was going out of his way to make sure he crossed paths, bro.
Yeah, he was making sure that she saw him.
100%.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that ain't even worth it for real.
And he stood next. He came to the bar with his homies to make sure you knew he was not alone. So, fucking weird.
Hey, again, I would have potted the next day with a lump on my head if I would,
Yeah,
and I would have been
fine.
like, hey, it's the perks, it's the breaks. I'm 32 years old, big dog.
Well, definitely weird motherfucker, then.
Ain't doing none of that.
Oh
But
yeah,
anyway,
you text me. I'm 32 with a bad back.
yeah, like, bruh, what are we doing?
That
Full of grace.
y'all doing that?
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't wrestling.
All right,
No,
well,
this
what are
ain't
we
turn
getting into this episode?
on. Oh, also, I want to kind of go back to last episode. I guess my little Tyler the Creator take rubbed a couple people wrong way a little bit.
I bet
Katie,
he did.
Katie was like, Kris, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I love Cherry Bomb.
You know, Kate
Tuesday
always
didn't
play
like
by
that.
him.
Yeah, so, guys,
Mm-hmm.
guys, come on. Man, right? I love Tyler. I love him. I said everything. I love his music. I fuck with the cologne. I just don't like when the nigga be getting up here like he not a millionaire talking down, bro. I just don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when interviewees, right, like Kanye, for instance, you know how viral Kanye's interviews used to go? Like, niggas would be on Twitter talking about this shit, breaking this shit down. Like, when when he wore the little army jacket and what the fuck did she know about cameras? Like, we felt like he was giving information and talking to us and, like, trying to lead some shit somewhere.
Or you wait for, like, he always says something polarizing, though.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler is just talking everything. Everything is wrong for Tyler. And I just don't want to hear that. Like, even when he said, like, why are people going to interviews and eating chicken? Like, we know who you talking about, bro.
Yeah, hot ones, yeah.
And Sean, and I said this on that
damn.
episode. This was like maybe a year ago now. I don't know, is that maybe not a year, right, Don? Maybe when he dropped
It was
his
on the rap radar, right?
or I think it was it? I don't know. Maybe.
I think that was the rap radar interview.
But Sean does Sean and his team
They do great work.
Yeah.
great work.
He asks great questions.
Every time an artist, an actor, entertainer, sports player,
Yeah.
Sean always asks them a question, and they always say, it won't fail. That's a really good question. Like,
Because it'd
every
be
time.
good questions.
Yeah,
So
he don't
The
ask
whole
no
platform is
normal
actually
shit, yeah.
amazing. Like,
Yeah, so for me, like, as a person who cares about, like, all aspects of the culture, for someone who gives off that they care about all aspects of the culture, why would you shit on that platform like that? Because you hold power, bruh. I'm not saying this going to stop anybody from going. SZA just went on there dressed like a bug, bro.
Yeah, shit. Yeah,
And
shit.
answered all his questions and had a good time doing
And
it, bruh.
he didn't bat an eye.
Didn't bat an eye, bro.
he
And
just
I
moved
love
on.
SZA, bro. I love her with her thick ass. I remember when Diamond introduced me to SZA. She was my screensaver.
for the longest.
Yeah.
I loved her. That what was that song she
and
did?
in the
The
trailer-
one with Kendrick.
Babylon.
Babylon. Come on,
yeah.
bruh.
Amazing
Smoke
song.
that shit.
And then the trailer for the movie with her and Keke Palmer just came out.
Okay, I didn't know if we were gonna bring this up.
What? The movie?
Yes. Did you see
Okay.
the trailer, Diamond?
This is news to me.
It's
Watch
like a
the
buddy.
trailer
It's a buddy
while we-
comedy with Keke Palmer and SZA.
Okay, now I love the idea.
Yeah.
I hate the premise. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know
I
a
hate the
real nigga
premise.
not on Twitter for real. So I be out the loop of a lot of stuff.
Can I give it up? I don't
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
the name of it. Yeah, Diamond has a burner on Twitter. I did not know this till the other day.
Nice.
And I had to test the theory. So I said, I love Diamond. Didn't tell her I tweeted it, nothing. A couple minutes later, she texted me and was like, I love you too. I'm like, God damn, man.
I'm really out here. Like
And
half
she sent me, because the first thing she sent me is when what's the chick name from the Penguin Dalton? Like the bad girl?
You mean the actress name?
Yeah, like her real
I don't
name.
know the actress's name.
Who y'all know I'm talking about.
She's been killing it though. Yeah.
Nah, nigga. She one of them ones.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about how
Kris,
bad she
he
is?
tweeted that, and I sent it to him, and I said, "Explain yourself."
Nah. Hey, I'm sorry. Dr. Umar, goddamn lie.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. There's some fine-ass white women out here. Anyways, so the premise of the...
African Americans only in the chat. African Americans only in the chat. African Americans.
Yesterday, I was my coworker. She worked donations, but she was out on the floor, and there was like a line outside. I said, hey, go back to donations. She said, but Kris, I was... Donations. Kris, I was like, donations. I said that loud as fuck across the hall. The music was off and everything. Everybody looking at me. I just kept saying donations.
Yeah,
But the premise of the movie is SZA's like SZA would be the me friend, and Kiki would be Dalton.
Okay.
Like Dalton got the job interview coming up, and if Dalton don't get the job, we're not gonna have a place to stay. But I'm reassuring Dalton like everything's gonna be okay. Like SZA's like the free spirited friend, and Kiki trying to handle business, and they basically have a day in the hood type shit. She go to donate blood. They try to do everything to get bread so they don't get evicted. And I feel like we just seen this storyline a bunch of times. But I do think Issa Rae is producing it. I love it.
It's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Cat Williams is in it. The chick from Abbott Elementary.
It's probably not gonna take itself too seriously, Kris.
Yeah.
It's a buddy comedy, man.
Of course.
And you don't want to see just SZA do some stuff. I mean,
oh no, I want to see SZA do a lot.
Exactly. You might see something.
I am one of the people on Twitter that yells like, I want a black super bad. Like I want that type of feel for black characters, what black people have to go through, wooty boot, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So seeing the film, I was like, okay, in that aspect, I'm happy that it's happening. And it's actually going to theaters. It's not Netflix or Hulu or some shit like that actually getting a real shot. So I am happy with that. I am just tired of seeing that premise. But Superbad, 2 high school niggas trying to get laid before they go off to college. Sign me the fuck up. I wasn't trying to get laid because the nigga was doing what he had to do in high school, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But I did enjoy the film. Anyways, so yeah, Diamond, check it out. I think it's called Just One of Those Days.
Yeah, it's one of them days. I just looked up the...
And it's coming out January 24th.
So it's like it's a movie. Like it's an action movie.
Like theatrical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
time.
I remember when she got casted a while ago, but they just kind of shadow dropped that trailer on us. But
which is dope. Her and Kendrick's interview. SZA had interviewed Kendrick for I think Harp's Bazaar or whatever, which that was dope. I do think we need to see more artists on artists.
Oh, I love that because it's just like the actor on actor thing.
Exactly, and I love that actor on actor shit.
That's phenomenal. Yeah, especially when they throw. It's just like a random assortment, and they're all like really getting each other's like, what's your?
It was like Adam Sandler and
who was Jamie Foxx with? That was a really good one.
Well, they do like the round table, but then it's like actor on actor.
No, I like the round table one though.
Yeah, it's a round. Jamie Foxx is in there with like a bunch of white people.
Oh, Adam Sandler had Brad Pitt. That's the one you're talking about.
Yes, and it made me think like, wow, Adam's the more reserved one in the conversation, where you think he would take Brad's position on like. Yeah. Brad was being more of the animated one in the interview.
Yeah, that's how he is in
real life.
Yeah, a lot of comedians are not like overly.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I wanted the nigga to make milk come out his nose.
No, I know, but like most comedians are pretty reserved in like that kind of environment.
But I feel like even in his movies, I feel like Adam's still pretty reserved. Like he's funny, but he's funny in like a certain way.
His earlier ones, he was all he was like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. That was all like, but now it's way less like that.
Yeah,
but
like that. Yeah.
now the Brad Pitt one was really good. That's the one you're talking about because he asked him about that professor that said he wasn't going to be shit, and then
but the interview with Kendrick and SZA was dope. I saw some excerpts from it. I know
y'all start saying this shit to the group chat.
Oh yeah, I just don't be.
You were
I be at work
bro.
most of the time. It really when I see shit, it's like when I'm at the register, nobody is up there, and I just scroll on Twitter. So I'm not thinking to send it, but I will because that does build community, and I'm big.
But
on
yeah,
that.
I mean, of course she brought up not like us,
Kris.
But
fuck the community. Nah, hey. Sidetrack right quick, and then we finna get into one of the big topics I definitely want to get into it with y'all too about.
Okay.
So, as y'all know, I work at Goodwill, and we have this program. It's called E Squared, right? So E Squared is for kids that drop out of high school, and the court makes them go back to school. But Goodwill takes these kids and they make them go to school for 4 hours, and they come get a check with Goodwill for 4 hours. So they treat it just like a job, and they have to. If they can't go to work if they don't go to class, and vice versa. So it's very strict. So, excuse me, I mentioned it on here before about the E Square program, but like anytime we get black kids, my manager's like, Kris. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
It could be a story. It could be one of those stories, like big brother, little brother type situation. So I always take them under my wing. And
that's
this particular,
crazy, though. She treating it like Kanye spaceships, bruh.
Type shit.
I bet you they show off they token blackie.
Yeah. When it comes to the young black kids, for sure. But these niggas is out of pocket, dog. Like I'm talking to these niggas, I'm like, nah, nigga, they should have sent your ass to jail. Like you wild. But this kid came to the store today. His name is Xavier, and I'm at the register and I'm just shooting the breeze with my cashiers or whatever. And he was like, what's up, bro? I said, oh, man, what's good, man? Long time no see. He's like, yeah, man. He was like, just want to tell you, man, I got my GED today. Like, he did it like a Tyler Perry. He did the Tyler Perry setup. Like, just want to tell you, man, I got my GED today. I'm like, oh, man, that's what's up, bro. I dapped up strong black man dap. I'm like, yeah, my nigga, that's what's up. Yeah, but, hey, it meant something to me, though. Like, I usually would have, like, brushed that shit off. But this a nigga, I gave him my number personally. And it was like, bro, text me if you coming, I'll cover for you, or text me if you coming late. Like, I'll make sure you straight. Like, I really cared, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew he got a girlfriend. She trying to do, like, they trying to get their shit together for real.
They trying.
Yeah, so I gave him my number. I'm finna cry, bro. Because that shit meant something to me, bro. So he was like, yeah, man. So I was like, well, shit, what you trying to do now? He was like, man, I'm going to go to TCC. I'm going to go play football. They probably gonna want me to be on punt return, but I want to be what that nigga on safety or some shit. I was like, oh man, that's dope, bro. I ain't even mad at you, bro. I said, well, you know what I'm saying? Come back and see us, bro. Come shopping. If you're going to TCC, get your school clothes and shit like that. You feel me? That shit meant a lot, bro. Like he actually came. He took time out of his day. He was happy enough, and he was like, it was a real story, bro. Like I didn't even study. I just prayed. I went in there, took my math and social studies, and I passed, bro. I was like, hey, you can't ask for much, bro. That shit meant a lot to a real nigga, bro. I ain't finna hold y'all. But, yeah, shout out to that young man, bro, trying to better his life for real.
That's great, man.
Put the sound on, Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that was, you know what, Kris?
I'm not going to lie,
that was
bro.
a very touching story. Like, shout out to him for getting that done.
Like,
and bringing that to you, because you made some type of impact on his life to where he felt that he had to come back with you. That's beautiful.
Like that's what's up. But look, we got to get into these corporations right quick though, man. So I sent Dalton the the article. Blade has been delayed indefinitely.
Yeah.
Now I almost wanted to ask, what does delayed indefinitely mean? Because why didn't they just say they canceled it? So that means delayed indefinitely. What does that mean, Dalton, for niggas like me?
It has no release date.
So it's not that they won't make it ever. It's just
they've taken it off the release schedule because it's been on the release schedule for a while, and they keep pushing it back or losing directors and stuff. So they basically said, hey, at this point, we don't have a date So it's delayed until basically until further notice.
Yeah. So indefinitely is almost the same as like unlimited. So there is no limit on the time.
They're basically just saying we cannot give you a time right now.
Yeah, it's delayed
and we will not do so because
like
we've been giving you time slots, and they have not been working out.
Right.
Now.
So, okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so there is a lot about this that is just fucking crazy as fuck, right?
Like what?
I'm just saying, like, this shouldn't be this hard.
I don't get it. It's a nigga that killed vampires.
No, but I do know part of the struggle is they've been having is keeping a director, but also because how Mahershala's like contract is, he has say over who can get like what script and what director can be a part of the project. Yeah. So if a director comes in, they have a meeting and he's like, nah, he sucked, get him out of here. They basically have to be like, you got to change or get out of here. And then the same thing with the script. So I think the disconnect is somewhere in that triangle where like either the writer is not working out, the director is just like not understanding like the vision or whatever. And I feel like at this point as well, like them trying to slide this in like randomly and just to be like, and they've been here all along. Yeah, it's just like kind of like a, huh? So they're probably having trouble connecting those dots. What I heard in my section of rumor mill is that they are actually going to try to
Don't you fucking say it.
What?
What you finna say?
I said they're trying to,
say it.
instead of make it a solo Blade movie.
Okay.
Is they're trying to push it more toward a Midnight Suns project. Because he's only popped up once. His voice was in Eternals at the end of Mr. Woodman. But they had a Moon Knight series. Moon Knight is in there. Doctor Strange is part of Midnight Suns.
Question.
Obviously, yeah.
So I didn't see Deadpool. Dami, you saw it, right?
Twice.
Yeah.
Is there a Marvel 616 Wolverine in Deadpool? Did he show up?
No, because there is no X-Men on Earth 616.
That's the canon. That's the universe we're in, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you answered my question. Keep going.
Okay. But so I think that they're trying to like retool it toward that kind of thing. And I don't even know if they'll get to that because I mean they gotta like they're gonna have to cut shit out because of like all the shit because look, let's be honest, they got overzealous after Endgame, right? They were just like we're gonna throw everything at you now. We're gonna have 17 shows a year, 7 movies, and it's all characters you don't know. Like so it's like and obviously it's been a mixed bag. Like I don't know if I've purely hated anything, but it's definitely not the same like raw feeling when I went into it. You know what I'm saying? There's been some gems for sure, like, but there hasn't been that kind of like every time you go in, you're like, I gotta see what happens next. Like Deadpool is definitely like one of the ones where I was like, oh, finally something like I got jazzed about. But yeah, so I mean, all that together is like they probably are reading like, bro, this movie's probably gonna suck. So like or it didn't make sense because of where we're at. Like didn't just be like, yeah, we got this motherfucker out here fighting vampires. At some point, we never saw it. Like, if vampires are running around, like we never saw it. Like Doctor Strange wasn't there.
That shit would happen at nighttime though.
But Doctor Strange wasn't there. Like what? No. This is 20 years of MCU, Chris. You tell me no one noticed, bro? You said at night, bro?
Hey, dog, there's a lot of the freaks come out at night, bro.
Okay.
We're talking about
superheroes, bro.
Look, if we watched how many canon, well, they're all canon, I guess, but how many Marvel films are there so far in totality? Let's do a little brief.
Ooh, I think there are like 32, bro. It's a lot.
Bet. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Now, I'm going to jump around, but follow me. Captain America 1, right? That 40s. Was about 40 years ago, right? All that shit took place at the daytime. Ain't no nighttime shit going on, right? And that nigga was in like Germany or some shit. Where was he at?
He was in the World War, Chris. Yes, he was
Russia,
in Germany.
whoever that was fighting. Yeah, bet. Boom.
What are you talking about?
Bond. Okay, let's get the next movie in the chronological order would be Captain Marvel, right?
1990, yeah.
All right. Even when they fought outside the spaceship for the last little boss fight, that wasn't nighttime quite. And that was in the desert. Far removed from the NYC booty bumping, rump shaking club scene.
Look, I'm saying
you can fit it in.
If they have all this technology to notice aliens and shit, they have to have something for like another supernatural.
Yeah, that's true.
And also like Wong said in Doctor Strange, like we like protect against metaphysical things that are like not the normal shit. They would have known that like they fight weird shit. Like so like they would have known. I mean,
vampires
I'm sure
would have popped up.
They could just be like, yeah, vampires have been here, but we just like let them do their own thing or whatever. But
yeah, that's
like,
a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
That's all I'm saying. I think that's the writers probably going in there like, how do I fucking fit this shit in to make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying too hard to do that and just make a Blade movie, bro. Like fuck all that shit.
Also, has any pop culture
11/11.
Thank you, God in heaven. Has any pop cultural things made it into, like Spider-Man, for instance? Have they mentioned any current like artists like Taylor Swift or Beyonce in any of those films? Like, you know what I mean? Beyonce was in Doctor Strange, they because all the single ladies, but Wong was catching up on pop culture at that time.
Yeah, because Doctor Strange was like, you never heard of Beyonce, and
right?
Yeah, but
so all these heroes are in New York, and the car pass.
Not all
nothing.
of them, but
I mean, mostly all of them are in New York.
The Avengers are based out of New York, yes.
Funk Flex ain't been on the radio at all. Like in any of these Marvel
Chris,
movies.
why would they put Funk Flex in the Avengers?
I'm just saying in passing, bruh. He was like, New York. If you pass it by a convenience store, go put your hand in the register. That money is your money. Like nothing ever.
That's what you
crazy.
want?
That's what
I'm just saying,
that's what he wants.
if we being culturally, if we doing it in New York, that's like saying we ain't heard Cat Daddy make it stop. If we had a hero in Dallas or something, then we gonna hear Cat Daddy on the radio, or Greg Street. Somebody.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm just saying, if we can't be in New York and not have New York shit in the film, for real. Culture. That's all I'm saying. Culture.
Okay.
But anyways,
Spider-Man was eating at a bodega. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah, he did do that. He did that. But Funk Flex.
Why does Funk Flex have to be in this equation?
Just on the radio, a car passing. Why can't the car be passing and be like...
No, Chris.
Right.
Because
Okay.
they
No
got
bombs
sound
dropping.
laws. You can't have your radio up that loud.
That's dumb, though. That's dumb, Chris.
I'm just saying.
It's very
That
dumb.
would have not changed anything for anybody.
It would have did something for the culture, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Funk Flex would not have changed this $1 billion franchise. I'm telling you right now, they wouldn't have changed it.
It would have been a memeable moment for Twitter.
That's I'm guaranteed they're not going into it like, yeah, we gotta get like they're just they're in there doing other shit, but
Like Funk Flex is like, all right, this is Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee.
oh, and I heard there was vampires outside last night. Y'all be careful.
Nigga, what? And Funk Flex telling me there's vampires outside, nigga? Oh, he gonna do it so incredible, nigga. Yes, I want that.
Look what
Put
you
Funk
did,
Flex in
Dalton.
Blade.
This is stupid.
You did that.
Would be amazing.
See, this
and
is
Funk Flex,
look, this is probably what the writers try to do right now.
watch
Stupid
out
shit
for the
like this.
vampires. They bloodsuckers. And then
Yeah, this
drop
is
a bomb,
dumb.
nigga. Let's go, bruh. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Put Funk Flex in the next
okay,
Spider-Man
Chris.
movie, nigga.
So what? So you brought this up. So were you like really upset about the news that is like?
I did see a tweet that made me.
I am not surprised at all.
At all.
I just saw a tweet that said that Marvel should compensate Mahershala for his time. Like, all the shit he had to put off because he thought he was going to make the movie.
I believe he's been paid.
Oh, then shit.
You get paid once you sign the contract, and then you get paid again when you do the film.
But I haven't seen Mahershala in a film in recent memory.
Nah,
Maybe he ain't wanted to.
Hold on.
Or maybe he was trying to get
People
the
out here
movie.
acting like.
Hold on.
And then for Wesley Snipes to be like, "There's always been one blade. It's always going to ever be one blade." Like,
He's not wrong yet.
Well,
He's not wrong yet.
well, Sticky Fingers played Blade on the TV show.
No one gives a fuck about the Blade TV series.
There was one. Hey, if they did a Blade variant movie though, that had Sticky Fingers in there, they had somebody else play him too.
Nah, man, he's been working. He been in both animated Spider-Man movies. He was the Prowler.
Mm-hmm. And he got shit coming out. He got like 9 products coming out.
Leave the World Behind.
Oh, yeah, he
Taste
wasn't
the
Leave the World
Revolution.
Behind.
Leave the World Behind was great. You're
He's,
right.
So, yeah, I
he's in
need
3
you
movies.
and
He's
Twitter
in 3
to shut
movies
the
next
fuck
year.
up. Cause y'all
He's
just
in
be yapping.
Jurassic World Rebirth, Wildwood, and in the 3rd Spider-Man movie.
Oh, the
Animated one, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So you can shut the fuck up. But he's done like 10 movies since he was announced as Blade though, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy. Hey, shout out to Mavs. They just played tonight. They just played San Antonio.
Yeah, they smoked them boys.
They smoked them boys. There was Game 6 Clay in full effect. He broke a record for the Mavs, like 6 threes?
Yeah, something like that. He had 22 points.
Yeah, shout out to Clay. They said he was dead. You feel me? Sound like he just needed resurgence. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah. So what the main topics you got, man? Because it
don't
can't be
Real
just
quick,
the Blade
while we're still within Marvel, I seen this tweet, y'all, and it said, "Who do y'all think from the Avengers is racist?"
Oh.
Okay.
Who?
The answer.
They said Hawkeye, right?
Somebody said Hawkeye is on her
Hawkeye,
list.
Yeah.
Hawkeye makes sense. I would say Captain America is
100%.
For sure. Yeah. Now, what race he's racist against? That's what I gotta think about. But
Like Hitler, them people. What was Hitler?
German.
Yeah, probably don't like them German niggas.
That, but
Nah, because I'm trying to
in
think
the
of like
era
who's
that bro was
interacting with.
actually raised up in, let's be so serious.
Yeah.
He seen old boy Nick Fury and was like, now what the fuck?
Ain't no nigga give
Who
me
let
orders.
these niggers be in charge? This is a brand new world, and I'm not ready for this shit. I did not wake up to this shit.
Somebody said Captain America, or what they say, something about it. Oh, they're talking about Big Meech.
Oh, Tony was definitely prejudiced.
Yeah, 100%.
But see, he would be like snarky racist. He'd be like, "I bet you do that, huh?" Like,
Yeah,
he's
he'd be that type of
guy.
racist that where a black person, like, it's a party full of white people, right? And they drinking, and a black person walks in and he makes an announcement that, oh, my humor is very dark. You know that they mean that their humor is racist?
Yeah, they're about to say some racist shit.
Hey, everybody make sure their car doors are locked.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely good for that. Thor
Hey,
can't be
I say Nick
racist because he's an
Fury.
alien. So
Nick Fury probably like, fuck all y'all white niggas, man.
yeah, maybe. But he's like, I'm y'all's boss. But
That's why he running the niggas for real.
Thor's not racist because he's an alien, so he has no concept of that.
Y'all ain't said the real deal. Wanda is 100% racist.
Oh, Maximoff?
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, 100%.
Wanda is racist. as fuck.
Throw Black Widow in that bitch, too.
I can't give it to ScarJo. I ain't gonna give it to ScarJo.
We're not giving it to ScarJo. We're giving it to
Well, I'm
Natasha
saying,
Romanoff.
like, yeah, nah, I don't. But Wanda, she carry herself like a white woman. Like,
Let's unpack this real
Okay.
quick. Because
Okay.
look, where were they at when Wanda killed that person? It was Africa, right?
Africa.
And she just happened to mess up and throw crossbones into a building full of what? Africans. And then they were like, and she was like, they're on TV blaming me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she was like, to be very specific, and Vision was like, oh, technically, no, Vision, listen.
Everybody who was on Cap's side, even though I put Iron Man on that list, everybody who was on Cap's side in Civil War, racist. Automatically.
I would say Vision.
Everybody on his side.
Automatically. You
Vision-
automatically lose. Sorry.
I see Vision hating niggas for real.
Yeah, I was like, Vision would have definitely been racist. Vision not even a real nigga. Like, he not
Because he
real.
a combination of Tony, Bruce, Bruce probably.
Ultron.
Yeah, he hate niggas. Yeah, we can go ahead.
And
do that.
I think
Ultron
he
hate
just-
everybody.
I think
Ultron might have been
deep
onto
down,
something, though.
Oh, here we go. Deep down, Vision probably hates humans in general.
Yeah.
Hey,
At his
speaking of
core.
villains, bro.
Yeah.
I thought about this today at work. I said, speaking of villains, you know what? One line, how I know a villain finna cook the fuck out of this shit. Like whoever playing the role, like that particular villain, I'm gonna give him. He's right over anybody. Like when it comes like Thor was right or Thanos is right. If a villain says to the antagonist, "We're not so different, you and I,"
No.
About to cook, nigga.
Yeah.
He about to cook.
Yeah.
He about to cook.
But
and
listen.
the villain and
Listen,
he tell
Chris.
you, we not so different, you and I. Oh, he finna cook, nigga. Monologue of the year, nigga.
Bane had the
'Cause he
hardest
finna-
one though.
He finna
Yeah.
hold a mirror up to whoever he about to put hands on, like
Because
nigga. And
Diamond,
you
that's because
always start-
Christopher Nolan wrote that script though.
That
so
shit-
like,
I pull that monologue out my pocket no matter what the situation is.
the heroes start to doubt
Do you
his
feel powerful?
own morality when the villains say
Yeah.
we're not so different, you and I. The heroes start to question his own morality, bruh.
yeah.
When you say that, because he really, the villain is that. I saw a TikTok, and I was just talking to the lady who do my hair about this. About there was a woman, it was a black woman, don't remember her name, whatever. But she's like, it's time for us to embrace our inner villain, and she broke that shit down. She was like, look at the villain. He's always gonna be in peak physical condition because he's here to compete. He's here to beat this guy. Wooty wooty blah blah blah. Like talk about how strict they are with their everything, and this shit just makes sense. Like if you can write a good villain, bro, you have the makings of a good fucking story every time.
Every time.
Like,
Because honestly, the heroes are only good as the villain, right? That's why Batman is so good because his
Yeah.
villains are the best.
Great villains.
That's why Spider-Man's villains are credible because like that in any universe, Spider-Man's villains are always fucking tight as shit.
Y'all know who villain I
Like-
hate?
who?
Enchantress.
Yeah, she sucks.
That shit. Ugh.
She sucks.
I want to throw up every time I think about Suicide Squad.
Who's that? Oh yeah.
Shorty is
She-
fucking
she-
Enchantress. Like what she
She's
can
just
do.
not a good character in general. Like I
And
don't know why
they used her, and then they only had her belly dancing in fucking underground at a train. That shit pissed me off real
The
bad.
only thing that was cool about her was that first transformation when the hands twisted.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
That was the only cool
That was
part.
fire.
But
They got
after
us.
that,
They tricked us.
After that, but once she started talking, I was like, oh, I'm out.
I think Stan Lee did a really good job with Spider-Man and Green Goblin. Just setting it up that Green Goblin is Spider-Man's best friend's dad.
Yes.
So it's like, fuck.
And then Harry becomes the
right,
the
like
hobgoblin.
that was
yeah.
great. That was
Yeah.
fucking fantastic, bro. Like, I just rewatched, and I know you don't care for this film, Dalton, but I just rewatched Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
And
It's not that I don't care for it.
hey, let me tell y'all something. A TikToker who's like a DC fan made a connection
Oh, here we go. We have
that
a bias.
I did not make before.
We have a bias. Here we go.
So remember at the end of the films, they beat Doomsday or whatever. Superman's alive. Oh no, I'm thinking about the end of Justice League. I'm sorry.
No, they beat Doomsday at the end of Batman vs Superman.
But it was when they brought Superman back. So I'm thinking about Justice League.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When they're back on the farm, and Clark asks Bruce, how did you get the farm back or whatever?
I
He
bought
said,
the
"I
bank."
The next scene after that is Lex giving Deathstroke the information like, you want to beat him? This is who he is. He's Batman. He he already knew that Bruce was Batman, but that little nugget like made me think that it was because of the bank. But now explaining it out loud, he already knew who he was. But that would have been a good giveaway too, though. If Lex like found out Bruce was Batman through the
By the
connection
bank
through
transaction?
Superman, yeah, that would have been more fire than him just knowing who he was already. Sorry,
I guess, Chris.
I love that movie.
Okay.
I want to see
Dalton
what
is
he was about to
exasperated
do.
with you.
I want to see what Zack Snyder was going to do with Justice League Part 2 and 3. I really do.
Okay, well, look, let me just get this out the way. It's not that I don't like that movie, but if you're telling me that you have to give me a director's cut that's 3 hours just to complete a story, that I don't know if that's really that impressive. And that movie is all exposition. Like, it's all exposition. It's a lot of to me, it's a lot of wasted stuff going on, and there's too much stuff trying to happen at once. And then I like the fight between Batman and Superman. That part is the best part of that movie because Doomsday is fucking terrible. That part is fucking awful. He looks like shit. The reason he exists is dumb as fuck. Like, that whole part is just terrible.
Yeah.
And then they just lobbed Wonder Woman in, like she's just there. Like
I hate her theme music so bad.
but
They do that, man. Was that Hans? That wasn't Hans. That couldn't have been Hans.
what, no, Hans Zimmer? I don't know who did that one.
Yeah, whoever.
I
did
don't think
Wonder
so
Woman's
though.
thing,
I don't think
sucked.
that was Hans
Leave
Zimmer.
this shit
But
up to Hans, nigga.
But yeah, it's just a lot of like stuff like that, and I know a lot of it was them playing behind the 8 ball because Marvel was just fucking smoking it, and they're just like, let's try a movie, and Man of Steel like made moderate money, like so they were like, this one will get them talking, which it did. I mean, for sure, it made a lot of money, that and Wonder Woman, but to me it's very meandering. It's just like a lot of like they're just like talking and shit. It's a lot, I'll keep saying this till the day I fucking die. That fucking universe is so fucking depressing, and just like everything is just gray. Like the color grading is just gray, and everybody they fight is just a smoke monster, and then they punch for a bit, and that's it. Like it's like
They punch for a bit.
And then Lex Luthor, like the way he was playing Lex Luthor was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like
I
like Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
But like he was like acting like like what the fuck is that shit? Like what the fuck is this? And there's just a lot about that shit that doesn't make sense to me, like in general.
I feel you. I enjoyed
Because
the film.
because the way, like I felt like he had the right idea. Like Zack Snyder had the right idea. Like because I fuck with Ben Affleck as Batman. Like
I do.
He got
fuck with
fucking
Affleck.
Jack Diesel. He was like the pissed off, I don't give a fuck no more about Batman. I like Jeffrey Irons as fucking Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like all that. But then they started getting into like, I think he was trying to just build up too much in 2 movies. Like he was like, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And then like they just literally like, what if Doomsday was in it? Like why does Doomsday have to be in this movie? Like in any way?
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of the shit is just dumb. But the fight scene with him and Superman, great. And then when Batman goes to that warehouse to beat everybody's ass, that's just hard as fuck.
The car chase was hard when him and Superman, when he was like, "Do you bleed?" Oh my god.
Yeah, that line is cool. You will.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, that sold me. Seeing that shit in the trailer, my nigga stood up 10 toes. That nigga said, "When the bat signal shines in the sky, don't go to it." Niggas
bat's
turn
dead,
away and fly.
bury
It's
it.
like, hey,
Yeah.
nigga, do you bleed, nigga? Cause you will fucking with me, nigga.
Look.
What the fuck? You think I'm a little bitch?
That movie,
Come
man,
on, bruh.
that movie is okay. It's okay.
All right,
There's
whatever.
there's no reason it should be 3 hours.
Okay, fine. I ain't gonna, drag it out. I like the film. I like the casting. Different Lex than what I was expecting, especially if all you know about Lex is from what you see in like the animations or whatever. But I personally do enjoy the film. So that's all I'm gonna say. But I will say this. I watched a breakdown about Absolute Batman. Like I read the first
that
comic.
looks incredible. Yeah,
Hey,
because it's not just him. It's like they're redoing everybody.
Yeah, no,
So,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know. But the first issue
Yeah,
is
he's broke.
fucking
Yeah, he's
it's-
not rich. Yeah,
dog. Like
and he's big as fuck. He's
Dog.
big as shit. Yeah,
Alfred is like a hitman
MI6 agent. Yeah.
type shit. Like
Mhm.
it's great, bruh. Like it's great. It's great.
Oh, trust me, I know it's coming.
They-
I'm waiting
like,
to see what they do.
The way like he took on every city job in Gotham so he can learn the city and
Yeah.
like where do these tunnels go? How's the electrical grid set up? What about the water? Like he worked every single job. He has the intellect. His mother's still alive in the
And then he's like an engineer, I think.
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
his
yeah,
like
yeah,
main
yeah.
profession.
yeah. So like it's great, bruh. Like there's people on YouTube that like read it, animate it or like the comic pages turn or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever, and they add the little voices and shit. It's very good. Like everything I heard, for sure. So if y'all readers or not, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with
Yeah. All right. You don't have what else you got, Chris?
I just want to let y'all know real quick before we move forward. Before we got on camera and started like recording, Kris licked his mic.
He did. He did.
I told him his mic was dirty, right? This is multiple issues wrong with this. I told him it was dirty. He's like, no, this is paint. And he sat there for a minute looking at it. And he's like, you know what? This might not be paint, it might be dirt. So he trying to figure out what it is. He proceeds to lean forward, stick his tongue out, lick the microphone, and then say, yeah, it's dirt.
Yeah, it's dirt. Yeah, it's dirt. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta figure out what it is and what it ain't.
By licking a microphone.
Okay, there's a couple different topics we can bounce to. I think the one that holds most precedence to me right now is, I can get this one out the way right quick. I do have strong belief that Kamala will win the election in 2 weeks. I'm not trying to get political, but there's one thing. I tweeted it, and I have to say this out loud. Once Kamala wins,
manifest that.
I do not want to see you niggas in the Soul Train line dancing to Before I Let You Go by Beyonce.
Oh, but you know they are.
I don't want to see it.
I would rather see that than to see Trump win.
I don't want to see Trump win, but I also don't want to see niggas fucking electric sliding, like high fiving.
But you know they doing that. They came out with a whole motherfucking "My president is black, my Lambo blue." Like, get the fuck out of my hotel room. They had it when Obama got elected. So you think they not finna do this shit again, especially winning over Trump?
Obama wasn't even elected when Jeezy put that song out. At the end of the song, he said, "Win, lose, or draw, we ride for you." And Jeezy said,
so
"We want y'all to touch."
The point is, if they did this,
yeah. Jeezy said, "We sliding if y'all touch them too." I believe that. He said at the end, on the outro of the song, as the song started to fade out, "We touch them, we ride home."
He meant that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I know he did.
He had to throw that in there. Yeah.
But the other thing, I kind of wanted to have someone who actually worked the profession. I did want to reach out to Amanda to kind of get her perspective on this thing. It happened maybe like a week or two ago, but you know, OnlyFans blew up during the. And I remember, Dom, you were creating for OnlyFans, but you were doing your art and stuff like that. You weren't selling no pussy. But you did. You were an OnlyFans creator. You were utilizing it.
I've never used OnlyFans.
Bro, I thought you...
Wrong bitch.
You never...
No!
I thought she was like trying to platform on there to sell your art or something.
No!
Like actual art that she was painting.
And I don't want anyone to... I don't mean no disrespect to anybody that used OnlyFans in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe we talked
It was
about
just
that
the fact that this nigga pulled that shit out his ass.
He pulled that card out.
Diamond, I know you was on there. I know, baby. Wrong bitch. Wrong bitch. And I've never been able to use that statement and it be true.
And finally.
Wrong bitch.
Maybe we were just talking about you trying to platform there because it was used for...
You told me to do it. You was like, hey, you really could get on there and like paint for niggas and cook for niggas, and you was telling me like what to wear and shit. You was like, you can get on there and sell your feet, like, but it was a bullshit conversation because that's the type of shit.
The feet shit was on some, you know what I'm saying, like where I get my little 5%. The other shit, that was all gonna be for you. So don't put that out there like I was telling you to, like I was pimping you type shit. I told you to do that for you to get your creative juices. The other shit, I definitely asked a few girls, like, we should go ahead and just do this OnlyFans thing. I help you run the account, and we can split. You know, I only want 5%.
At any rate,
the whole pie. Anyways, there was a situation where an OnlyFans girl came out and said that she was infected by an OnlyFans guy.
Okay.
All right. I do not know the young lady's name, but the guy's name is so egregious, it's just in the lexicon. The nigga's name is Gucci Third Leg. Okay.
Oh, okay.
A Nigerian nigga, if y'all couldn't figure it out before.
I couldn't. Thanks for telling me that.
Okay.
This was on Twitter. Let me go look that up.
Yes. And she came out. She was like, she was scared to come out and tell people she has had partners. Now, he had herpes, but it was like 2. No, she had 2. He brought his test out and said that he had 1, and it was like from 2023. Long story short, a bunch of OnlyFans girls and all that had spaces on Twitter, and they had actual doctors in the spaces to explain like how this shit go and how things can be prevented and You know, if you're living with is it HPV 1? Yeah. If you're living with HPV 1 or 2, then this is how blah blah blah. But the conversation that I wanted to have,
HPV,
which I don't not HPV. What they call herpes, HSV. There you go. Sorry.
I didn't found that page.
The conversation that I did want to have is like, what are this like how? Because like OnlyFans isn't professional, right? This is like you setting up camera. Some guys have some people have bigger productions than others. But I kind of wanted to know, like, how do you go about making sure the person you're about to collab with is clean? Like, how do you?
I have
what
an
are
answer to
the
that
preventative? Okay.
In the
Like,
same way that you go
measures?
about it when you're having sex regularly, because content, just because you're making content with that person, you're still having sex with that person. You have to take preventative measures. So just in the same way that you'll make sure that a partner that you're about to be physical with is up to date on blood work, when's the last time they've been tested, is the same way that you would do that with content. I feel like it should be even bigger with people who make content, because that's your job. Like, you take safety precautions before you start other jobs. Like, it's a job that I was doing. Ashley, that alone. It's a job where I had to get a physical done. So, and that's the way that you go about that. Just in the same way that you asked your partner, hey, so when's the last time you've been tested? Let's go get tested together. I made an appointment at the clinic, babe. But
how often do you think that's happening in that community is really what I'm trying to get at. Because I don't think I
mean, that's really.
I think that varies kind of by person, though.
Yeah, I just feel like those questions are being asked in the same capacity as people say they ask them on Twitter. I just don't think so.
I don't think anybody's asking that. I don't have any proof.
Yeah,
for real.
And I think that in real life.
So with that being said, I feel like the OnlyFans thing, a lot of girls do solo work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And get their shit off.
Because that's the safest option. Yeah.
Yeah. And I ain't saying do or don't, but I know at least, well, I don't know, but I heard that in the industry, the actual porn industry, you test like 2 weeks before, a week before, like, there's things building up to the shoot. And there's, like, you don't just hit somebody up on Twitter.
There's contracts involved too. And
you're in town, let's go ahead and link tonight. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how these OnlyFans people are getting their shit off. Like, I'm in Miami tonight, meet up, link up, all this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, sex feels amazing, but I'm not willing to just fuck a nigga because he got. Oh, I'm not willing to fuck a nigga at all. I'm not willing to fuck.
Woo! You could have easily said I'm not willing to fuck a bitch.
And just like that, with Diamond's back, and you're back to your old self.
Soon as another gay nigga get on camera, what this nigga do?
Look, and now his camera.
Your camera's ashamed of you.
Camera trying to get away.
She don't even want to look at you right now. You could have easily said a bitch.
I'm caught up in the moment. I'm sorry. So I'm just saying I'm not willing to fuck a nigga at all.
Okay, but also
I'm not willing to fuck a woman just off the strength of seeing their work on social media and not think like, oh, like, bitch, you feel me? Like, we gotta, you feel me?
Yeah, like we should collab together.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I want everybody to be safe for real, bro. Like, sex is amazing, like, but still, like, no.
Yeah, it's way too much fun to have it willy nilly.
Yeah, like, and I mean, it's fun and you get in the bag. So, I mean, the girl said that she saw issues with his private.
Okay.
But he told her that he cut himself shaving. But it's on the shaft of the dick, Dalton. It's not like in the area where you actually was shaved.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So she still went through with it.
Yeah.
And she's had partners afterwards, and he has partners afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some women that came out and said, I had contact with him, and I have it. And there's some women that said, I had contact with him after this date, and I don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But the big conversation was that shit not going to show up immediately. So,
well, yes, with that, but also it can't just be passed that easily. Like, it can be passed easily, but also you got to be having an outbreak to pass it. While you don't have to be like having a physical outbreak, you can be having an internal outbreak to pass it. If he wasn't contagious, so to say, they wouldn't have caught it.
Right. Well, she said the other partner.
I'm talking about the bitches who came forward and was like, hey, I fucked him and I don't have it. Yeah. So one disease that's not going to show up right away is HIV. Now, that is something that if you get exposed to it, you'll get tested. It probably will come back negative. You need to wait like 6 months and go get retested again. That's something that won't pop up immediately. But herpes is something that if you got it, if someone passed it to you, you'll show symptoms. And then another big thing with HIV and with herpes is you'll get sick. Like, you will physically get sick. Like as if the flu.
I always used to think, like, if people had caught either there should be because I don't think they should like stop making love, but they should have a community of people who share that symptom and like mingle within that community. I didn't know how.
This nigga said put all the niggas with HSV on the island.
Hey, I'm just saying because I don't think they should. I don't think they should stop enjoying that pleasure.
Obviously,
they don't want to spread it to anybody else, but
they can still have somebody with HSV2 can still have sex with somebody who doesn't have it and not pass it. It's all still about being preventative. It's all still about taking measures.
I'm talking about what the other thing is the thing though. Like that's the thing.
Which is about?
If you got AIDS, then you got
or
it.
HIV. Like, if you have HIV, you can still be with a partner who's not infected and you not pass it to them. It is still about being preventative and taking precautions. Okay. Being aware and knowing, yes.
Yeah.
Sex, all that stuff needs to be something that people talk about more openly on a bigger platform. A lot of people need to know because the more you know about sex, the more we make this conversation more comfortable to talk about, the more people will be susceptible to like getting tested. It was this girl that I was talking to like last December, and I asked her, I was like, "When's the last time you?" She was talking to me about sex, and she was like, something she had said, but I was like, "When's the last time you've been checked?" And she was like, "Oh damn, you think I got something?" I was like, "I didn't, but now I think you do." Asking your partner about their most recent blood work, when's the last time they've been tested, that is not something I'm uncomfortable with asking anybody.
Yeah,
I don't think, and if you got it, but you don't know, you went to get tested, and it turns out that you do have something. That's nothing to feel ashamed about. It's not like you actively went out there and seek that happening to you. The next step should be contacting your partners, and going and moving forward in that direction. But being ashamed and not wanting to tell somebody that when you're trying to be involved with people is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's bad news bears.
Like, that's the bad part. You having it unbeknownst is not crazy. You having it and knowing it and not telling nobody is fucking crazy. That's the bad shit. So
that's basically like
attempted murder,
assault. Yeah,
fuck assault.
Attempted murder.
Trying to take a nigga out the game.
Yeah, it's like I think they classified it as manslaughter or something like that. But
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's a.
But let me tell you what this fuck nigga did though. Regardless if he so
fix your mic or something. Lick it again or something.
So I'm here.
It's his connection. It happens every day.
I
every
just
time
wanted to
now.
tell him to lick his mic.
Yeah.
So this nigga went on live. The Gucci third leg nigga. He went on stream with Academics and Aiden Ross. The two worst niggas to go.
Yeah, wow. Great platforms.
After this is all coming out. The day it came out, the very next day, he went on stream with them. Talk about it. One, the nigga said he actually was getting into the preventative game and like coming out with a condom brand and like the proceeds he was gonna sell like to NFT. It was some NFT shit.
Oh my God.
Off on him about it. But the second thing he did was that, well, I'm retiring from the OnlyFans game. Insane. Because why now are you finna retire from the OnlyFans game? When Diamond muted her mic, like everything got quiet, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, because her AC's on and stuff. Yeah.
I was like, what in the fuck? But that's why I kind of paused. But so he was supposed to go back he was supposed to go back on stream to show his results. Because he showed his results from 2023, if I'm not mistaken. And he was positive for HSV1. But he was supposed to go back and he didn't go back. So a lot of people already canceled him out. You got it. You didn't come back and show the facts, whatever. But the fact that he said he was retiring afterwards, and the nigga said she is a victim, talking about the girl, but she's not my victim. Like, the way he worded it was just so, like...
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Nigga, what? Yeah, like, nah, nigga. I don't try... never mind, because I don't want to start a race war, but I'm black. I'm from America. I don't... You know what I'm saying? I don't identify with the other side for real.
I'm fucking crying.
I'm sorry.
That's a whole separate conversation, Chris.
It is. I said I don't
For a
want to
whole
be racist.
different day.
Let's stick to the OnlyFans, okay?
Yeah, but anyways, again, you doing this shit. I hope y'all take preventative measures.
Yeah, I mean, more than that, like, if you're really doing this for, like, income, right? Like, if this is, like, like what you do, or, like, part of what you do, and you are, like, expanding and, like, oh, I'm inviting people into, or, like, we do a collaboration or something, you should treat it like a business and, like, make sure the other person is doing good business as well as part of it. Like, if we doing sex for the, you know, for the content, then I need to, okay, I'm good, are you good, before we make this thing happen. Not just, hey, let's have sex next Friday on OnlyFans, and then that being the end all be all.
Yeah.
So you need, because at the end of the day, like, your body is, like, the most important thing of that. Like, you if you're inviting, like, you don't just invite people to your house, like just willy-nilly, right? Like, you're like, I don't want to know, I don't know anything about you. I don't want you to know where I live, like, even where I'm around. Like, I don't know if you like certain things. Like, if I have a dog, do you even like dogs? I don't know none of this shit, right? Like, I can't just invite you to. I can't just invite you to my house. So, like, you should treat that. You should definitely treat your body like that. Don't I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
you can have all the fun you want, but you have to be very, very, very careful out here, especially, unfortunately, with that kind of stuff, because if you are, you know, getting involved with people doing the same kind of, like, content, like the sex stuff, especially men, like, because women do solo stuff and they don't have to show their face. They can, you know, just show the lower half and call it a day, and fine. Guys, 9 times out of 10 are going to want to be fucking something on that kind of content most of the time. Not saying everybody does that, but most of the time they're going to want to be having a partner. And they don't have to show their face either. They can do POV and all that bullshit. But, like, so, you know, like, you're already knowing that you got to be, like, familiar. Like, this guy is fucking. So he needs to send me clear dated paperwork saying, like, I am clean. Okay, now we can talk about discussing things further to make this thing jump off. Because at the end of the day, it's your body and your livelihood at the same time. If you are making money from this, like, because like, you would, a normal job, you wouldn't let other shit fuck up your money.
yeah.
Exactly.
Treat it as such. Like, so treat it as such.
And then even life after you done with this, like, you gotta go on.
Yeah,
like,
you got to keep moving, man.
There's gonna be after you finish doing this.
Because
you gonna still need your
some of
body
those
for
are
that.
forever. Because some of those are forever.
Yeah.
So, and then, like, yeah, it's just so dangerous, especially for women, because, like you said, Chris, like, these dudes will just have shit and still do it anyway because they want to fuck something. Like, they don't care who they're spreading it to, like, because they act like it's just, like,
shaving.
there's, like, they treat it like allergies, like, I just got it. Like, it is what it is.
Type shit.
I'll just pop a pill and call it a day. Like, no, man.
Nah, it's
Especially now with everything at stake with reproductive rights and stuff like that. We don't have time for this kind of shit. No, so, like, we gotta collectively, we gotta get together, be better, and make smarter choices when it comes to that kind of shit.
We need to be more
OnlyFans
educated.
or not.
We need to talk about this a lot more.
education.
Yeah, sex is important. Like we wouldn't be here without sex.
None of us would be here without
So like we have to be able to talk about it with our kids. We got to talk about it, like,
with our partners, with potential partners,
and I want
with strangers.
when my sons get old enough, I want them to talk to them about me, like to me, like so, like, hey, I'm feeling like I want to do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna have to like guide them through this situation, right? Like make sure they know the proper precautions. Like I'd rather them have the right tools because, come on, we all were in high school. They go and try it. So like I gotta.
Especially now, we're way too exposed to sex. Like sex is.
Yes.
I get on Twitter, I see it right there. It's in TV shows nonstop. It's this show that my friend told me to watch called Tell Me Lies. They was like, it's so good, it's so good. It's porn.
Yeah,
it's
Spartacus.
porn.
Spartacus is just straight up porn. Like it's like cutting people's heads off, and the next scene is sex. Like that's how the thing went every day. You'd be like, now we got people fighting, and then 4 seconds later, they're having an orgy for some reason. But it's just, and then some people get all weird when like sex pops up on screen. Like I'm like, bro, like, why you acting so weird?
I get weird too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't, but I'm just like,
it's natural.
Sometimes I'm like,
and
I'm just like
has
indifferent.
It.
I'm just like, okay.
I just feel weird because I'm like, why are y'all making them do this? Did this movie really need?
Have some decorum. For real.
Have some decorum. Be a lady.
Be a lady. Hey, Spartacus was trying to start his OnlyFans back then. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get in the game.
I keep my shit private, bro. I ain't never been like,
Chris, you quiet as fuck right now. I don't know what happened.
He got to clean.
All the way down.
He needs to clean the mic with his tongue.
Can you please stop? I'm
sorry.
She's not gonna let it go.
You shouldn't have did.
But yeah,
that,
I mean, let's just keep you know, our wits about us, and let's all support each other. I'm glad they got on the spaces together, brought doctors together. That's a wonderful.
Hey, even Miss B Nasty was in there. That was one of the names I saw. I thought about joining in.
Yeah.
But I ain't want nobody to think that. You feel me? So I was just like,
nah, bro. Like that's. But those are it might be funny, but those are the kind of people you need to hear from. Like I mean, she is a well-known. Like she was one of the first, right? So like
I don't know about one of the first, but she definitely one of the most popular.
I'm talking about like from whenever like that. Not like because like it was like
get out the phone. I'm at the thing.
Not doing like professional porn. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I again. Yeah, we just gotta take better care, bro. There's too much shit going on. But as in closing, Halloween's next Thursday.
Yeah. We dressing up.
Yeah, we dressing
My
up.
son
what
is.
we doing? He Miles Morales, right?
Yeah.
You not dressing up, Don?
No.
You used to dress up like as a suburban white dad from the 90s. That's what you should do.
No. I've honestly never really been a Halloween guy. Mm-hmm. My family wasn't either.
You should
like
be the black policeman, his dad.
No.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
And then
Miles
like
Morales
Shelby and her family
Your
are like
baby is mixed.
Shelby and her family are like just not about Halloween at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, it's just like they're just not about it. So like she doesn't really give a fuck. And like I said, my parents never really obviously when I was a kid I trick or treated a couple times, but I never was like, let's go, like trick or treating. But my son is excited to dress up. They're having something at his daycare during the day, so it's nice. So like we're gonna go.
It's supposed to rain out here on that day too.
Oh damn.
Oh well, it's at his daycare during the day. That'll be nice. We just go up there. I'm bringing the kids healthy snacks. I don't give children candy.
Veggie sticks.
So I'm giving them something. I don't give children candy. That is not something I do.
That's cute.
So
you talking about the trick or treaters that's coming to the house?
No, I'm talking about at his daycare.
Your kids.
The parents bring some kind of snack for the children. I'm bringing not candy. So.
Got you. Hey, I do want to say, what you were talking about, Shelby and her parents. A lot of black families are like that. Like no Harry Potter, no Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
While in our era growing up, and I think what's
Pokemon
so cool,
is still so because I get most of the other ones, but Pokemon's like.
Yeah.
I remember my grandma about Dragon Ball Z. She was like, "You watching them yellow men?" Like, because they Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Yellow man.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
Crazy.
Like, what are you talking about?
I do think that it's cool that our generation still sees the innocence and things like that to continue it. Like, you know, because when we were kids, our older relatives like, oh, Halloween for kids or whatever, but we still can find the innocence in collecting Funko Pops and shit like that. I think we need to keep that going.
Yeah.
I do understand why older black people felt like all this shit was demonic and blah, 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 because that's what the church was peddling back in the day. But this shit's innocent, bro. And I do think we should let the kids and even ourselves enjoy times like this. Christmas, Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, Easter Rabbit, all the little things because of the innocence, not necessarily what America made them out to be as far as like corporate cash grabs and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But I do want to dress up this year. I for the last like 2 years, I wanted to like full costume.
You better get a costume quick, man. It's coming.
Yeah,
What's
I know.
You gonna be?
But I'm going to go see.
I'm moving next week.
Yeah, you're moving on Halloween. Sure are. But I didn't want to be Darth Vader.
You changing zip codes?
I'm changing zip codes. I'm changing backgrounds.
I'm changing zip codes.
I'm going to. I'll be a Dallas shorty. I'm no longer going to be in Arlington.
There we go.
Wagwan.
214.
I'm going to go see Gunna on Wednesday, so I'm going to have a review for that if we do the pod next week.
Yeah, tell me how many people you see snitching. Tell me.
I'm crying.
I can't wait. As long as if that nigga perform Pusha P, I might try to rush the stage.
Yeah, you gonna lose it.
I might try to rush the stage.
I might try to go up there.
Is it just him, or is he bringing somebody else?
I believe it's just him. One of them one tour. He's gonna be at Southside. What's it called? Yeah, he's gonna be at Southside Ballroom.
I wonder if he's gonna bring out a surprise guest. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope. But if he don't, I'll still be happy.
Nah, that's what's up.
I'm actually supposed to be getting reimbursed for the tickets too, so we'll see what happens with that. But because it's spent a little money. But yeah, I can't wait. I haven't been to very many concerts. Diamond took me to my first show.
Yep.
Which is Kanye. I went to go see Division for Valentine's Day, and now I'm going to go see Gunna, and I'm excited.
Oh, you haven't been to shows at all?
No, It's not really my thing. So
it's my favorite thing to do.
Oh, I know.
I just went to a concert with Tuesday. Shout out to Tuesday.
Yep. Always.
Yeah. Shout out to Tuesday.
You know what's funny? It was super funny though. When he posted, when I posted and I tagged him and he reposted it and posted it with the Tuesday stand down.
Oh yeah.
Tell Tuesday stand down for or something. Miles wrote him and was like, "You funny as hell." He didn't say it exactly like you funny as hell, but he was like, "You really a funny ass nigga."
He said that to Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all like playing with me, like, but it's okay because when I crash out, y'all be like, "What? Damn, why he do it?
Why he do it?
Why he do it?"
Like the evidence, like the evidence sphere. Y'all been compiling this shit for years. Y'all just think it's cool.
You're just
though.
upset that I have another friend that cares about me.
All that. Yeah. All that.
Anyway, shout out to Tuesday. We're going to see another concert.
Tuesday.
Always.
Let me get I gotta ask again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Yes, click
to the YouTube channel.
Button.
Subscribe and hit the bell of notifications. That helps too. And leave a comment because that all helps.
Like, comment, and
engagement.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
hey,
all
this
that.
is a live ass podcast. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all better fuck with us.
And,
I have my titties out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it for the pod, just like it for Diamond's titties.
Period.
Like, just do it for the titties.
Do it for the girls.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she might have COVID, so like and subscribe. It might make her feel better.
No,
I don't know.
I do have COVID.
We'll find out.
Oh, she might got
I'm
COVID,
very much
nigga.
out here sick.
She got that Rona.
Oh, I was just gonna.
Now, did you take preventative measures until Tuesday that you contracted COVID while you were out with him?
I didn't contract COVID while I was out with him.
I was hoping you was like, no, I didn't. I was gonna be like, good.
Sick, man.
No, I'll just fuck. No. Tuesday, my guy, man. I fuck with Tuesday hard. Yeah, yes, sir. So Tyler's album's coming out Monday. Kanye's dropping this Bully album. I'm excited to hear it soon. Yeah. Don't know when. I don't know who else is dropping, but I'm looking forward to listening.
There was a new Dom Kennedy album, I believe.
I think so. Yeah, and they said he back in rare form.
Yeah, so I added it to my library. I haven't listened to it yet, but we'll definitely have some more music takes next week. It was pretty light for music this week, honestly. But
yeah, I feel like something else happened that I can't really.
I don't remember anything else.
I just know Tyler's album is taking over the streets.
His marketing's been A1 for this one.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to hearing what he got coming as well as Kanye. And yeah, I've been keeping up with the Penguin. I have not caught up with Agatha. I will. I heard this is one of the best Marvel shows that they've done.
It's good. Like the last episode was a banger.
I'm definitely gonna catch up with that. Been on Crunchyroll, but I'm done with Dragon Ball Z. And
come on, man, you've already watched that.
I'm not ready. I'm so scared.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, because I really want to dive into One Piece, bro, but I'm just...
Chris, I don't recommend that to anybody.
But I want to watch it.
Okay, I got you. Do it at your own pace, but I'm saying you need to watch other stuff too.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna try Hunter x Hunter again because I know that's Diamond shit.
That's
I'm
my
gonna try
shit.
it again.
That's my household shit. It's on my fucking wedding ring, bro.
Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, HXH is on my ring.
I got my ring rolled, not my ring, my rug rolled up right now because I got a big ass Killua rug.
From Hypeland?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was fire. But yeah, it has a double meaning. Hunter x Hunter is the first anime we watched together, and then we're both Hufflepuffs, so like that's the HH.
Of course, y'all are Hufflepuff.
But yeah, Hunter x Hunter is my shit. Love it to death. The manga's back, so we winning right now. But yeah, Chris, you just gotta watch it, bro. Like and not fall off of it. Like you just gotta watch it. Let it take over you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so that's been our episode, you guys. Thank y'all for listening, watching, subscribe, hit the notification button, all that jazz. And we'll be back on that ass. You feel me?
We appreciate y'all.
G-Unit. This shirt was brand new. When I seen it at my store, it still had the tags on it. And I had to have it. It is a 3XL, but I had to have it. So, shout out to G-Unit.
You said 3XL?
It looks like it fits you.
It fits like
well.
a glove. I'm going to end on that. Just so we dissed you.
Man, look how long these sleeves are, nigga.
That's a perfect
and this
fit, my
shit down
nigga.
to my
It's a
knees.
perfect fit.
Oh, y'all trying to say...
They look like a small, man.
Oh,
I thought that was your exact size. That's crazy.
Damn.
I just make everything look good.
All right, I'm ending on that.